You can buy me a Geo4, I'll do some gameplay video. There's only like 30 of those in existence.
The second I saw the big break on your mouth, you saw red. You were just like, well, dude. No! It was still in America. I saw the ball break. I know it's still back right. And I was scared the shit out of me.
Alright guys, Capital Edge Paintball Park, Sunday afternoon. It's about, we got about an 85 degree, perfectly sunny day. I don't know what you guys are saying. Someone's saying something to me in a comment. MagFed is better. I don't like all you MagFed players. I made the Tippmann Stormer Elite review video, and everyone in the comments of that video just told me how cool the Modern Combat Solution guns are. Those MCS Wrap 4 guns are pieces of shit, so all you people that think those are better are insane! Yeah. I had 7 of those at one point, brand new, and 2 of them worked. It was terrible. Other than that, I hope everyone's doing, alright today. I assume you should live stream through a GoPro. I don't have a GoPro, and there's no Wi-Fi here. So it doesn't really, that's not really how those work. It's not really any better. It's actually really difficult to live stream through a GoPro when you're not on real Wi-Fi. At one point, I want to like try to make a point of view camera to like put in my mask. I think that would be kind of cool. I like this distancing. Look at this social distancing we got going on here. Although I think it's kind of random. I don't think they're actually trying to. Yeah. Hopefully it's not too windy. I don't think. I mean, it's not too windy for paintball out here, but sometimes these microphones just like, they kind of pick up that wind so well. It's hard to see what's going on. I don't know. I don't even know if this is a layout at all. Obviously, that is not real. I mean, that's not a real bunker. They're not going to use that in a tournament, I don't think. That would be kind of crazy. Look at, I don't think anyone's going to this.
That's what we need to.
Someone's got to do that. That's your job, Ab.
So that's what we need to do. When you make your move, you got to let him know ahead of time. I didn't even know you were gone.
That was a little lower than I thought it was running up to it. It looks super high. We got to forget this little the bunkers are shaped funny. Have a drone follow me. Yep. It's a bad suggestion. Okay, this is like DMG. I don't know what this is. This is like DMG. I don't know. Semi-pro / something. Whoa. I never know who anyone is. Everyone's got masks on. It's like, I don't know who a lot of these people are. Everyone looks anonymous. Alright. So yeah, this side is like DMG. I don't know, we got like a MASH. This is like probably some D3, D4 guys right on this side versus pretty much last year's semi-pro team. Look at that little barrel. That's a little sweet barrel. It's rocking like a 12-inch barrel on that bad boy. That sweet little barrel. That's a cute little barrel, man.
Hey, gone! Hey, stay corner, gone! Hey, ball one!
So I'm gonna try to follow this guy.
Snake one! Hey, snake one!
Some wonkiness going on. That's an E-neck barrel. That's the stock E-neck barrel. All right, we're gonna check the snake out. I might try to play a point. Paintball. So for you guys, some people interested, this is supposed to be one of the locations for one of the NXL events they're going to try to have here in the next couple of months, I believe. So it could be kind of interesting. What is going on? So this field, I mean, this is the field, the one we're actually watching right here, is like set up pretty much all the time. And then there's the second field. So I guess I'm assuming NXL would be here. Interesting. We just saw something over here. So this, they have technically this field we're standing on right now. There's this field they're playing on. And there's actually a hyperball field way over there that's on turf. They could technically, I was thinking, take the hyperball field down and then have 3 big turf fields. In the week, they were working on this back area. This back area has always been talked about, trying to make some like mag fed setup or do some airsoft stuff. But I also just noticed all this turf laid out over here. So I don't know if this would be another turf field. I mean, that turf looks pretty shitty actually, so I don't know. I'm not sure if they would try to be using this area or not, but who knows. Capitol Edge is crazy. I mean, like all turf over there too. That big pile of stuff way over there, sitting next to that container, is all turf. So they kind of have like a crazy amount of AstroTurf. All this turf stuff is pretty easy to get because a lot of it's from old schools, high schools, colleges and stuff that maybe they've got funding to get a new field, or they're changing their team colors, or I don't know, taking stuff down. So a lot of the time, a lot of this turf, you can just kind of like get it for free. The issue is, yeah, most of the time like that, storage and transportation, it's so big that they just kind of give it away. You just got to like pick it up or deal with transportation. So that's why they have such cheap turf. Here we go. Nate, I love you. Like a full-blown NXL event. Yeah, well,
Brad, is that you?
they're gonna do, I don't know who that was. Oh, it's Jason? Jason? I know that one. It looks like his headgear's from like, anyway. No, not full-blown NXL. Like, they're gonna try to do 3 NXL events before World Cup. Late August, early September. They would do one on the West Coast. And then 2 weeks later, they'd do a Texas event. And then 3 weeks later, try to do something on the East Coast. But I don't think they entirely know what's happening yet, because obviously lockdowns and like teams and like who knows what's happening. So yeah, they were going to try to have like the West Coast teams play in Sacramento here at Capitol Edge, and then the Texas teams in Texas and the East Coast teams in the East Coast. So yeah, so we'd see like Dynasty and Impact and the Ironman and stuff here, and then we'd see, I don't know, on the East Coast, like got like Revo, Damage, I think. No, I think they put Damage in Texas. I don't know. Yeah. So we'll see. Okay, so we have like D4, D3. Where's the same? But they've got no front guys really, so he's not playing front, but we're gonna go over here and watch front guys. It's way more exciting. We're gonna stand on this. Dynasty, I like Dynasty. Dynasty's probably one of my favorite paintball teams, for sure. So they got a guy at this snake and at this 50 here. There's nowhere to really go once you're at that 50 though. There's nothing on the other side at all. It's just empty. Ooh, he got shot in the back. That was bad. Mad at him. People always get mad at other people when they get shot. Well, not always, but you notice that, like, people are like, the back player tells them to move and get shot and get frustrated. It is frustrating. Yeah. Frustrating. But at the same time, you got shot. You know? It's not the other guy. You got shot. The center 50 guy shot him. But it's still crazy to blame someone else because you got shot. We're going to zoom in on this argument. It's okay to talk about it, but it's funny that when there's somebody else to... I'm talking about shit right now. It's funny when there's someone else to blame. We blame people. I do the same thing, right? We always do that in life. But it's funny when, like... God damn, I can't zoom out. It's funny when it's all our fault. You know, especially playing paintball. You're like, oh, I just got shot moving. Then you don't really blame anyone, you know? But if you get shot, it's always your fault. Whether someone told you to move or not, you know? You decided to listen. Okay, this is lower division. Yeah, lower division. We're at like I'm gonna go with like some D5 guys. This is good to see. These are always the teams that I like. I want more of these people to be playing paintball. Because these are the guys who enjoy it and have fun and like really like it. They're not yelling at each other when they're losing. This is a dangerous spot for me. Let's go a little low.
Hey, kill two at least.
I don't know, I think that might be all. Oh God. The guy way over there. Oh, someone with a crazy super chat. I'm sorry, I totally missed it. Brendan, I much appreciate that shit. So much appreciated. I'm sorry that I missed it. I really do. Again, guys, I kind of like to do this stuff. It just costs a lot of money. It's like one of the videos that there's a lot of videos I want to do. A bunch of them involving the Geo4. Like I want to really do a Geo4 review, but we just gotta wait until those things are a little bit more readily available, and I can afford one. They're like, $1,500 and stuff. So there's that problem. But I really want to do like a, normal Geo4 review stuff. But I think it'd be really interesting to do like a Geo4 versus Geo1 and kind of like compare maybe how much the guns have changed over the last like 12 years or whatever it's been since the Geo1 was released. I think that'd be interesting. I think we'd find that they might not shoot all that much different, but definitely ergonomics and user friendliness and like simplicity have improved so much with these newer products that it's kind of crazy. All right, I think we got a rematch. A little bit of a rematch, I think. Some of the same people. All right. Should we go on the field? I kind of want to go Kind of want to go stand in the bunker, stand by the 50. Whoop. We gotta kill one off the break. Got this God bunker. That guy's gun sounds weird. His velocity's low or something. So one thing that's funny, I notice. I'll talk about it. How many people still use the Invert Mini? So this snake guy needs to move down the snake, you know? Like, this guy, like, no one's on this side at all. The closest guy is this guy in the tower. So he can probably, well, nope, now he's filling up the corner, but this guy should have been like crawling all the way down the field, and then you can get up and shoot people in the back. Pretty easy. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Kill out of the corner. That corner guy's dead. Whoop, whoop, whoop. We're in the line of fire. Oh, he's still there. So I was gonna say, like, something I noticed with like a lot of these like newer teams is that, or newer players just in general, I think that they really want to like communicate well, which is, I mean, probably the most important part about paintball. So that's a good thing, right? You want to be able to like, I don't know, tell your teammates where people are and like all that stuff. But one thing I noticed is, I don't know if this is good or bad, right? But the newer players, when they're yelling, are like mad. They're like, they're like losing their minds. When like newer or older players are like, hey, kill out of the snake. We shot the snake guy. You know, it's just funny. I think it's because they're like so much more like relaxed and like, you know, we're just so used to playing paintball. Okay, so this is DMG Pro and a couple guys like Tim Brusselback's right there. Tim's like right in the middle, like right there. Tim plays for Impact. Or no, he doesn't. He plays for Uprising now. Take that back. Please do a Tipman Striker M2 review with the Geo4. Appreciate that, the ultimate rental. I don't know. Those Strikers are pieces of shit. Man, they've been out for a number of years now. And when I owned the paintball store, you know, we bought a shitload of them. Probably bought 10 of those fuckers when they came out. They all suck. They were all leaking and like just didn't work. They're just shitty. You know, like they just suck. So I don't know. I just, with those reviews, like I don't want to make those reviews that just talk shit, honestly. That's kind of why I don't see a lot of them. Because that's probably what the Striker review would be. It's a shitty copy of an Ion that looks cool. And the Ion's, you know, very old paintball gun now. I mean, the Ion's like, gosh, I don't know, 15 years old or something like that. So, the Strikers are awful. Yeah, they're shitty. They're just shit. You know. Geo4 review 100%. I'm just waiting on a gun and money and, you know, that stuff. This is Ab. Ab's awesome. Abner's playing this tall tower right here. There's Tim. Professional paintball player. Actually, all these guys are professional. I really like Ab. Ab's awesome. Ab's in this tower right here. I like I like Ab. He's really tall, which is cool. He's a nice kid. He likes paintball. People keep trying to run through this center. I want to just do a run through in the center.
Hey, Viper! Hey, hold on! Abner, hold up! Game, Ab.
Everyone's trying to run through, and I'm like not filming it. That's like my job. That's like That's like my jam.
I have to set it out like you can just see him standing up here.
That's the funnest shit. It's like center field. Oh, ultimate rental. I appreciate it again, man. I do like the striker. It sucks. We might get Halloween. Look at this. Oh.
Hey, we should probably run it back, yeah? Hey! You guys
I could fuck people up from that.
It almost worked.
That's my bunker. If I go to that thing, no one lives. It's like, I'm not good at paintball. I talk about it all the time. Not really any good. But when the NXL switched to that W and put that big, huge bunker in the center of the field, man, I would fuck people up from that thing. God, I love that thing. That bunker was so fun. It was great. I don't know why. I could just live behind it so easy, and like, it was easier for me to like, I could just see the whole field from those things. Like, I just stand up and see the whole thing. So, I really like them. So this is the team. This team played on this side. We're gonna watch them again because they had two guys that like went to the 50 and did some crazy bunker moves. So we might try to watch that. Stand up here again. So is anybody else actually playing paintball today? That's a crazy 50. There's just some weirdness that's going on. I mean, here in like, I think in California, more people are playing paintball. I mean, you come out to the paintball field and there's a lot of people here. I think that on the field, I mean, everyone's pretty good about like keeping distances and stuff, but it's difficult. We come out here and we're with our friends, and this atmosphere is not what we're used to when you're at home, you know, at the grocery store. So it's a lot more difficult to like just keep up all that like distancing and stuff. It's just weird, you know. Capital Edge, yeah, they have tournaments. They have the Capital Edge Paintball League, the CEPL. Normally, they've done, I think, 3 or 4 of those events a year. Division 5, I think they did Division 4 this year. And something, blanking, 3-man. They did some 3-man. They have like 2 divisions of 3-man. So they have like a first time ever 3-man, and then like maybe this is your second time playing, or second season as 3-man. So they make it so you don't just directly have to jump to Division 5-man. I don't know what the fuck's going on. They're over here doing like some gunslinger shoot down or something. Some quick draws or something. CS2, Spire 3, tank stuff. It's all fantastic stuff. What I would suggest for paintball, all of you guys out there, just have fun playing paintball. Like, who cares about winning, right? I mean, like, I've been watching that Jordan documentary, and like, dude, those guys did not look like they have fun. So, yeah, have fun. Oh, big move, didn't work out, got shot off the break. So kill 2 over here already. Kill 2 on that side versus 5 over here. 3 on 5. 2 on 5. 2 on 5. I don't know the kill counter. Let's say 1 on 4 at least. I'll get shot over here. I think it's awesome how he's using the EMEC barrel. And he's got Paintball RuinedMyLife headband on, which, you know, gives him like 700 more points. Okay, guys. So should we stand here? Can you get rich from paintball? Bob! No. Should we go up there? Paintball. I don't know what's happening with paintball. I think about that every day. I think we should go up there. Yeah, I'm with you on the fast-paced tournament stuff. Like, I don't really care about winning either. Like, I don't play tournaments, but I like to play over here because the games are way faster. So we got bird's eye view, or we can stay over here, or we can walk around and see what's going on the rec fields. Not sure yet. Or we can just go Instagram. Maybe we'll just stream on Instagram. That's what we're doing. I'm out, guys. Enjoy the rest of your day.